Hello and welcome back to 80s Veg Gardens, and it's going to be another potato reveal. I've still got more to go with the ratties and the carvers behind the camera. So it's going to be potatoes and tomatoes. I would say I'm successful in them, but after last week's fail with the shop bought baked potato, which I've got another one here, and again that's also got the aerial tubers on it, so we'll see about that one. That's going to be another fail, that is. But yeah, I've got Charlotte and Vivaldi, and we've never done Vivaldi before, and we've liked them when we bought them in the shop, so we thought I'd give them a go. And I've got two comparisons, well, three comparisons really. Now, did the Charlottes do better in the 15 litre tubs or the 30 litre tubs? And the same for the Vivaldi. You know, I've got 3 lots of Vivaldi in the 15 litre tubs, 1 30 litre tub and 4 35 litre tubs, and then I can compare how the 15 litre for the Charlottes and the Vivaldi and so on. But it's all data and I need this data, so I'm going to see how I go, and like I say, hopefully it's going to be a success after last week's fail. Baked potatoes. Right, and again there will be more tomatoes as well. We've had a good amount, and I don't know whether you can see from here, but we've still got plenty more to harvest. Right, so I'm just going to slowly go through these, rejuvenate the compost, store it away, and then reveal what data I've got, and hopefully a successful harvest. Right, well that was another interesting result. We got the 2 15 litre tubs here, one with 2 chits, this one with 3 chits. These 3 30 litre tubs, or either 4 medium or 4 medium to stroke large, and this was 4 medium. They had 2 to 3 chits, and this one had 3 chits. And when I'm looking at these, comparing this to those, I think it could be better for me to buy less seed potatoes next year in the Charlottes and grow them more in the 15 litre tubs. That's what it's looking like. When I'll show you a clip where I took it out and there wasn't that much of a root ball at the bottom, so it's not quite using the size of the tub, yet there's 4 potatoes in here, so say 4 into 30 is 7.5, so, and that's 1 potato in a 15 litre, so these had less litres per potato. No, so yeah, this is all interesting for me for what I do for next year, and I'm thinking buying less seed potatoes in Charlottes and going with the 15 litre tubs at present. So what I'm going to do is do a quick close up and show you, and then I'm on to the Vivaldi then. Right, well this is interesting. This is the Charlotte that was in the 30 litre tub, and that is the first seed potato. I did them on 2 levels. As you can see, there's not much of a root ball going down that far, so I'm just wondering whether, I still need to find the results for this, see what the results are, but whether Charlottes are better just in the 15 and 20 litre tubs, whether I'm just using up space. We'll see how this one goes. Right, here you go, here's the first one, and this is a large seed potato with just 2 chits. Then coming up we got large seed potato with 3 chits. As you can see, I've got a green potato for each one, so that'll get chitted, and this is the 4 medium and 3 chits. That's 4 medium to large with 2 to 3 chits, and this one is 4 medium, 2 to 3 chits again, which looks quite similar in size and weight as the 4 medium, the 1 medium, the 1 large. Right, so these are the 3 Vivaldi in the 15 litre tubs, and these are the 2 Charlottes, just for a bit of a comparison. And where the Charlottes I had more green potatoes, I've only had 1 in all 3 of the Vivaldi. They seem to be, I had some of them actually crumpled up against the bottom. It was a bit hard to get off actually in some of them. So this one is 1 large seed potato with 4 chits, 1 large seed potato with 4 chits, and this is 1 large potato with just 2 chits. I can't really tell much of a difference really. They're all pretty much a muchness. You know, there's a few big ones in this one. There's a slightly more big ones in these 2. So maybe with Vivaldi I may go with a 3 to 4 chit on the large potatoes next year. And yeah, I'm just using these Charlottes. I've seen them in the last bit of the video, so I've already been through those. Just as a comparison, but it does seem to be more the Vivaldi. Certainly did like these tubs. Like I say, they were a bit rammed in at the bottom, so I may, if I'm doing just a 1 large seed potato, I may do them in the 20 litre. Right, I've already done the 5 big tubs, and what I'm going to do is show you the results for those now. But I do think that the single large potato was a little bit better than the 5 large tubs. What I'm going to do is do a quick up here, and then I'll just bring out the 5 large potatoes tubs and see what you think. Right, well this is just the Charlottes, the 2 chitted and the 3 chitted ones, just for comparison. And then we're coming up to the first Vivaldi here, that had 2 chits and 1 green potato, and these are 4 chits and 1 large seed potato each in the Vivaldi. Right, so these are the 5 tubs. They all had either 4 large or 4 medium seed potatoes for the Vivaldi, and I'm quite pleased with the results. All these 3 were just mainly top chits. There was that many I couldn't quite define them, and they were 3 chits. But right at the end there in that basket, that's the 3 one-off 15 litre pots. That's the result of those. So that's just 3 seed potatoes, and these all had 4 in. Obviously with these tubs you save more space rather than having the 15 litre, 3 15 litres. But which one is the better result? You know, so I'm looking at these. I can save space by using these, but I think the 3 one-off 15 litre tubs is a better result than just one of these tubs in isolation. So I'm using less seed potatoes. So what do you think? What would be the best way to go about it? Is it better to go with the the smaller pots, less seed potatoes, but more compost? Or do I only just, instead of putting 4 in, do I just put 2 in at 2 different heights? One on the opposite side rather than the 4? Would have had more room for them to grow rather than some of these smaller ones? Would I get that? I mean, let me know any comments on what your thoughts are on this, because it's I say, oh, this is data, and at least I can go right away through all these videos at the end of the year and see what I'm going to do for next year. So I'll just do a close up and see what you think. Which ones is the better result? The 3 15 litre tubs or one of these tubs? Right, well, here's the 3 15 litre tubs result compared to that big tub there, the 30 litre. So I'll slowly go up. These first 2 were 3 chits, 4 large potatoes, and these were just mainly the top chits. Right, so I'm just going to get these out of the sunshine and get them into the baskets, and then it's another tomato harvest. But before I do that, I just want to show you those Russian tomatoes, the size of them, because I'm going to do another tomato soup tonight, and I'm going to be using those, so I'll just show you those first. Right, so these are those Russian tomatoes. Still can't pronounce the name. I'll put it up on the screen now. And look at the size of these. The size of apples. I used a couple of them last night, and one of them weighed 250 grams, and they're really easy to roast. Cut them into quarters or halves, and you can literally just peel the skin back before even roasting them. Not much seed in them, so saving the seed is going to be a bit difficult. I managed to get some last night, but yeah, they're being a bit abused with the hot weather, and I haven't really been watering as regularly as I should have, so there's a bit of splittage on them. But I'm really pleased. Definitely going to be growing these. Well, I'm already growing some new ones now. I need to pot those up. But yeah, really pleased with these as a cooking tomato. A lot of flesh on them. Like I say, not much seed. So I just thought I'd show you these, because I'll be harvesting some of these in the next couple of days again. Right, I'll go and harvest the rest of those now. Right, well, I need to harvest in here again. I've just finished off the last of the tomatoes, making a tomato soup. Roasted the tomatoes with some of the smaller ratty potatoes and onions, and also I just at the end, well, last 10 minutes, I roasted some butter beans as well. It's all been blended, and now I've just added a pint of water to make this soup. So these are all the tomatoes I've got to harvest again. It's just abundance at the moment. So I think some of these are destined to make a base for a curry. I've seen 2 different recipes that I'd like to try out. Yeah, so there's a lot in here. Cherry 4s are still going. What I'm getting on the cherry 4s now is some new growth, which is great. So it just means, well, these are still growing. I have another lot of them. So that's great, that is. But yeah, there's a lot in here. So what I'm going to do is just harvest these now. and I'll show you what to get at the end. Oh yeah, also the orange banana is ripening up, so I'm looking forward to trying that one out, because we got a big truss load here. So yeah, right, I'm off to harvest these now. Right, well, here's the tomato harvest. So we got the orange banana and the Jen's tangerine, cherry Chadwick, some sugar drop and litre, and then these are the cherry falls. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed another potato reveal. Next video is just going to be more of a general vlog of how I'm doing things, the replanting of the ratty seed potatoes, because they've all chittered again. Getting a second outing, and I'll just be going around and replanting and harvesting various bits and pieces. So anyway, yes, hope you enjoyed this video. As you can see, I got quite a decent harvest out of these. So these are the two Vivaldi, and that's the Charlottes. I'm quite pleased with it. I mean, obviously get more bang for your bucks with the Vivaldi. So yeah, just going to let these cure for a week or so, keep them out of the sunshine, and yeah, hopefully enjoy those. So like I say, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again.